G would it be? It's Mr. Bubblegum Man, female's favorite, slimmed every dope boy, corporate gangster, St. Louis Money Now, DJ MoneyNow himself. Shout out to everybody that's in the motherfucking room, man, on the live right now for the Wife Podcast, part 3, looking ass of the interview. So waiting on our special guest Briana to join the live. She should be tuning in shortly. Let me send it to her real fast, so she know we on. But if you haven't done so already, follow the Wifeable Podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? And we're going up from there. Now, I know she was just on here, and I'm trying to see what's going on. Okay, there she is. She go. All right, I just clicked the button. It should bring you on, Briana. Let's see what's going on. All right, there she is. She's back.
I'm back. So I apologize to all of you was watching. We were already running late, so I apologize, but I had to go and handle something really quick, and I'm back. So let's do it.
All right, cool. So I think I was asking you about prenups.
Right.
When we left off.
In my opinion, okay, so if you are coming into the marriage already, having something, I am a big fan of a prenup. And I know some people look at it like, well, if you asking me to marry you, why you don't want me to have what you have, but that's what you have a will for. I feel like personally, because you don't know it's gonna be in a marriage. You're going into it, of course, like, yeah, this is the love of my life. I'm marrying him, I'm marrying her. We're not gonna break up. We see roses, all of that good stuff, but you just never know what can possibly happen. And then you don't get a prenup. Let's just say you don't get a prenup. Let's just say you're Diddy or somebody. You're on this type of level. You don't get a prenup, and then it goes bad. Now this person is trying to take a half of everything, or if not everything that you worked hard for, that you've, built up, and you're pissed about it. So yes, I think you should definitely have a prenup, especially if you have something going into it. Now, let's say that you're getting married and you guys are starting a business or something together, and that kind of was already going on before y'all got married, and then he's blowing up and y'all decide to get married. Then no, I mean, what's right is right. Y'all did it together. If something split, let's just split it down the middle and call it a day. But yes, if you're walking into something and you already have a lot of things that you need to protect, I 100% think you should have a prenup.
Okay. So what about divorce? What's your thoughts on divorce?
It's just another day. It happens. I mean, we've all been relationships. We've all been together and broke. It's the same thing. If the marriage is not working, of course, I think you should try to fix it. I don't think you should just automatically, we're getting a divorce. But if the divorce is need be, then why would you guys stay and be miserable together? If there's something you can't see yourself moving, past, or you guys working through, then yes, why would you guys just make each other's life more miserable? So to me, divorce is like, I mean, with kids and things like that, it could be a lot, because it's like, we have children and we don't want them to be raised in different homes and blah, 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 blah. So in that aspect, I don't have any children, so I can't speak for that part. But like I said, if there's something if it's minor and there's things that you work through and build each other up and build that relationship back, then no, break it out before you just jump for a divorce. But I mean, a divorce is a divorce. It's a breakup.
Got you. I got you. A breakup, you got to pay the government to get out of it.
Yeah, something you got to pay for, but that's what you signed up for. You knew when you got married that if this does not work out, I got to pay an attorney to get rid of this nigga or get. So that's what you signed up for.
Okay, so like, in the event you get married, are you hyphenating your last name?
Yeah, I would like to have the honor of carrying my husband's last name. You know, I can always still be Briana Jewelz, but of course I would want to have that hyphenation. I would want to have the honor of having my husband's name, you know? I mean, that's how they do it here in the U.S. Now, other countries, you might get your wife's name, whatever, but I would love to have that honor. That's, you know, I am your missus, so I would love to have the last name.
Right. So when I say hyphenating, that means you keep yours and you keeping his. So are you cool
Right.
with that, or you dropping yours?
What do you mean? As like in period? No, I'm keeping my name. I am who I am. That's why I said the hyphenation. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I was just making sure you understood what I was
Yeah,
saying.
no, I know exactly what you were saying. Yeah, like, yeah. But I'm keeping mine, for sure.
So wait. So is Jewelz your last name for real? For real?
Jules is my middle name, for real, for real.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. So like, what's your thoughts about men with children?
Men with children?
Yeah.
Men with children, for me, okay, men with children are fine. I love kids. However, men with like new babies and things like that, I'm really not much of a fan of, because it's like some situations with, and that's very few. They have a child and it really was just like, we didn't work. We had this child, we co-parenting with like a younger child. But like 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, if that child is pretty new, it's too much baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, and I'm not a fan of that. But I don't have a problem with men with children.
Okay. So would you consider yourself to be a gold digger?
No.
Okay. So like, if one of us has debts in the event of marriage, does it become our debt, or is it still like your debt or my debt individually?
You mean like before we get married, or while we're in?
So yeah. So before we get married, then we get married. All right. So does it become our debt at that point, or still just, oh no, it's your student loans and your business loans debt?
Just being clear, you're stating that, say me and you get married, I have some debts, and then we get married, does that become your debt? No. I
Okay.
do feel like, now this is now your spouse, so I do feel like giving a helping hand, being a help, and trying to help your spouse get through this debt, different. Is that my debt? No. That is something you inquired way before I even knew you existed. So, I feel like, and that's why they say in marriages, that's why they say, if you're deciding to get married, you and your partner should already be, on one page. Y'all, you should already be having whatever financial situation that you had going on. You should be trying to fix that before you even get married, because now, technically, by law, it kind of does become one debt. But just being a person, you should try to, when you're coming into this brand new marriage, you should try to have, all your ducks in a row. That way, the things that happen together, they're accumulated together. Because what's the point of marrying a person who's in deep debt? So now my credit score is 800 credit score, and I know you're terrible with bills, and now you're a cosigner or a authorized user on my account, and you tearing my credit up. Now we got a problem. So I personally feel like, if you are in debt and that's a situation, because there's a lot of situations like that, then yes, as a spouse, saying you want to marry this person, knowing that they're having some financial issues, yes, I do feel like you should be there to help your partner out, and vice versa. But if this is, don't be trying to beat me down for a debt you had since 2017, and I didn't even know who you was. Like, we're not doing that. So that's why I said, if you're getting married, it's marriage should be planned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Marriage should be planned. If it feels like you should just you want to jump out the window, go to Vegas and get married, that's cool too. But marriage should be planned, because that is a big step in life, and it requires a lot. And you're bringing on all of the baggage and debt and things that other person has. You're bringing it all on. A man is bringing it on to a woman, and a woman is bringing it on to a man. So at the end of the day, hey, my best friends on here. So at the end of the day, if I feel like you should try to clear those things up. So no, I don't feel like debt is mine. I don't mind helping you, but no.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So, like, would you consider yourself to be a free spender?
Sometimes, sometimes
Depending,
I
depending
can
on the
get that
mood.
bag.
Okay.
Sometimes I can, and everybody who know me know. Sometimes I can get in that bag. Like, oh, I'm getting this and getting that. You get $1, you get $50, you get a bag. So yeah, I sometimes I can be a free spender, but a lot of times I do like to save my money. So,
Got you. I got you. So, like, have you ever applied for bankruptcy?
no.
Okay. So, will there be a limit to your spending before you consult with your husband?
I mean, that's only right. That's only respectful. Hi sister. That's only respectful. I mean, now this is this is how I'll put it. Like I said, when you guys come into something, you guys already have something doing your podcast stuff. I'm already sewing clothes. I already have my own account. You have yours, and then we have our joint account. Now, if I'm as long as I'm putting what I need to put in that joint account, and I'm taking care of what I need to take care of on that part, what's in my bank account is my bank account. And if I want to go and blow it, that's my business. Now, before I touch that joint account and start digging in that, I do feel like I should, give my husband that respect and say, "Hey, look, I didn't ran up my money, ran through it. I do need a couple dollars or blah. I was just trying to see if that is okay for me to do, or I wanted to see what your opinion was on that." So that's how.
Okay. Okay. I fuck with it. So, like, Brianna, tell me, like, do you know the 5 main love languages? And if so, rank them for me.
I don't know the 5 main love languages, so you teach me something.
Okay. It'll be my pleasure. So, you got quality time, you got
Okay.
physical touch,
Hmm.
you got gifts, you got acts of services, and words of affirmation. So, rank those 5.
So I will say quality time is for sure number one. Why I say number one is because that's everybody's biggest complaint, either for men or females. I don't see you enough. I don't, get to whatever spend time with you, and that's even during the dating process. You know what I mean? So for me, number one would definitely be um, the quality time. Um, I would say number two. What did you say? Let me Google it so I can go down. Let me.
Well, no, I just give it to you real fast. Don't Google it. Acts of services, words of affirmation, gifts, or physical touch. That's the last 4 you got.
Okay, so quality time. I would definitely think words of affirmation would be number two for me. Um, when you speak of gifts, I would put that all in the category of dates and things like that. Or would that was quality time would technically be dates. So gifts. Hmm. So we have quality time. We have words of affirmation is number two. I would do maybe the third one, physical touch, because everybody wants to feel love. Um, and what's the last three that I'm leaving out?
You acts acts of services and words of acts of
Gift,
services and wait, hold on.
gift, acts of services, and what?
So you say all right. Let's rank yours again. Quality time,
Mhm.
words of affirmation,
Mhm.
physical touch.
Mhm.
You got gifts and acts of services. Which one? Which one fourth and fifth?
I would say acts of services is number four, and gifts it would be last.
Okay, all right, bet. All right, so Brianna, do you have any anger management issues?
Of course I do.
She said, "Of course I do." Yeah.
Yes, I mean, yes, yes.
Okay, so like, what are some of your toxic traits?
Mm, I hate to be ignored. I hate to be ignored, and what else would be it? And you spoke on it earlier when I was coming into your last live. I hate for someone to blatantly lie in my face. That will like take me to a whole nother like level. Seriously. Like so Yes, being ignored and blatantly lying to my face, like you were saying, like most of the time when I come to ask something, I kind of slick already know it.
Right.
Like I really do. If I'm really beating something down to somebody, that means I slick already kind of know what's going on or what the answer, what you did or whatever. And if you literally just sit and look at me and lie, and then try to make me feel like I'm weird because you're lying, that pisses me off really bad.
Nah, I got you. I got you. So, like, do you think you can control your mouth when you get angry?
I can. I've learned to do that.
Okay.
I've learned to do that. So,
Have you ever caused a big scene in public?
of course.
You said, of course. You take pride in that.
I don't take pride in that, but I'm saying like some people be trying to, make themselves like, oh no, I would never do that. Or that. Like, I mean, I think everybody has, like, of course. So, and I mean, it's just different levels of it, but making a scene is making a scene. So, I'm not saying I made a whole scene and the police is out there and people was staring and pulling out their phones, but I've made a scene. I might get a little loud or. So yeah, I've definitely done that.
Nah, I feel you on that. So, like, when it comes to a relationship with you, you know what I'm saying, your man, y'all out and about, what's flirting to you? Like, what would be considered flirting in your opinion?
Talking too
That
much.
that he would do to
Talk,
other women? Huh?
talking too much.
Talk,
Talking
talking.
damn much. You talking to way too much. Shut up. I don't like. I literally don't have a problem. Men eyes wrong. That's just a man. It's by nature. Women, we go, oh, he fine in our head or something. So that doesn't really bother me. The eye looking and though just not too much on that. But but the talking too much, the friendly, I just like no. Shut up. The waitress asks you, what you want to drink, reposado, and that's it.
Reposado. You choosing the man drink, or you just saying
No,
like,
I'm saying this is what if he's drinking. That's
oh,
what I drink, but I'm just giving an example. If the waiter said, "Oh, what are y'all drinking?" A lot of the times when I'm out on a date or something like that, he'll tell me, and then I'll just order it like that. But if it is in that situation where it's like, oh, what you drinking, and you like, oh, I want reposado. You drink that too, yeah. You get it. What you like? With juice with it, and yeah. Matter of fact, how y'all think this? Now, away.
okay, I see what you say. I see. Okay,
And
okay.
now I'm about to black on you because you playing in my face. That's how I feel. Talking too much. It's too much talking. Like you wouldn't want me talking to nobody. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like talking to anybody, but I mean like you wouldn't want me sitting over there having full ball kiki smiling up in somebody's face. So you give me the same respect.
Right. Okay. So what about social media? What's flirting on social media? Like,
Heart eyes, all of that is too much. Different. Everybody can like a picture. That's why we on social media. You heart eyes in and the drool face
mhm,
and the eyeballs.
all that.
Now I'm punching your face.
Alright. Nah, I feel that. What if he like all her pictures? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter because it's just a like, but he ain't never DM'd her or comment on her shit.
Said before, men are men and women we're women, and we have to be real with ourselves. If you're gonna be in a committed, 100% real relationship that's gonna last, you have to really be real with life. I'm a man. You're a man, woman. We both look. I might see something that I might think is nice. You might see something that you think is nice. That might be on a regular basis. We could be out together at the club, and yeah, we together. You up on me, but somebody might walk past. You might look. Might look past. I might look past. That's life. So a like for me, you might like all her pictures. Oh, you got people that are married who look at all Beyonce videos and like every picture on her page. Am I gonna curse you out because you liked every last Beyonce picture or every last Nicki Minaj picture? No. Girls are already exposing themselves on Instagram. So by nature, a man is gonna look on this girl page or whatever pop up and say, damn, goddamn, I'm not around. Let me scroll through her page. Like. I mean, that doesn't bother me. I like men pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's the extra caveats for me. Like I told you, the heart eyes, the jewel face, the just anything. You don't have to do that. You can like and scroll.
Nah, I got you. I got you. So, Briana, do you ever feel like it's okay to call a man a bitch?
I do.
You say you do.
I do. And
Okay.
I feel strongly about that word being used on women need too. Like I even have had disagreements with males and like, you know, a few of my male friends, oh fuck that bitch or something. I'm big on that. Like I even tell them that too. Like, don't call her a bitch. Like I'm not into that. So I think the same respect should be for a man. You know what I mean?
Okay, no, because the question was, do you ever feel like it's okay to call? You say you do. You do.
Yeah, I don't feel like I feel like that's not okay.
Okay, all right. I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's
That's what you elaborate on. I'm like, hold on. She just said it was okay.
no, like not okay.
God damn, what y'all in there doing? So let me ask you this then. Like, have you ever been shot at, stabbed, or jailed for a major crime?
I mean, I personally have not been shot at. Have I been in a shootout? Yes. Have I been shot at? No. I mean, yeah, but they wasn't shooting at me. Crap. And then I've been to jail a lot of times. I'm not gonna elaborate on what, but I mean I've been to jail a lot of times. So
Yeah, I just said a major crime. You know what I'm saying? Like misdemeanors and shit. You
no,
know.
they ain't misdemeanors.
Okay. All right. Say less. Say less. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. So like, are you vaccinated?
No.
I'm talking about good shit. Good shit.
No.
So tell me, like, what's your relationship like with your father?
My relationship with my father. I mean, my father's in my life. Like I told you earlier, my mom and my dad were married for 30 years. So he was very active. I'm down. He calls, he checks in. You know, I call him if I need some advice on something. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty normal. We're in two different states because, like I told you, I'm from Jersey, so he's still in Jersey. So it's kind of difficult. We just do a lot of phone time. If I see him, like, but it's all love. Like I love my dad, so I think I probably a lot better. But we don't have like a strained relationship or anything.
Okay. Well, what's the relationship like with you and your mother?
Oh, that's my dog, but she get on my nerves real bad, you know. But
Yeah.
that's my dog, though. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm getting ready to. I actually parked because I'm getting ready to get to her, but I was like, let me park and make my promise to my boy because you know we've been trying to do this.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where I'm actually about to go. That's my dog. She works my nerves though. But that's my mom. That's my BFF. That's my confidant. That's my travel partner. You know, we about to go out to eat. That's my girlfriend. That's my heart. So we're tight.
Okay. No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So like, do you think like in the event that you create your own, I haven't asked you this yet, but in the event that you do have your own kids and create your own family, are you putting your career before your family?
What do you mean by that?
Like, uh, for example, you gotta.
I know what you mean, but that could go like.
I'm talking about the family you create, as in like your
No, I
offspring.
mean, but that can go in like two different ways. So, okay, I was just speaking on this with somebody because I know we all know, you know, Natalie, Bad Girls Club, whatever.
Mm.
She was like really upset about it because the girl had made a say that barely with her daughter because she's always working. You know what I mean? So, but she is with her daughter at the same time. So how do you provide, you know, if you're not working, especially if you're like on that type of platform. So that's what I was getting ready to say. Like if you have a job that's paying very, very well that you can provide for your family, you know what I mean? But that requires you to have long hours or for instance, some basketball players they live in Georgia but they play for Milwaukee, so half the year they're living in Milwaukee or something like that. You know what I mean? How do you can't I can't necessarily say that's putting your job before your family because that's providing for your family. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I get that. You know what I'm saying? I like the way you elaborate on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a balance, but you know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about is more like, for example, actresses, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they might have the children, but they so career focused. They want to be, you know what I'm saying, the whoever in the movie industry. You know what I'm saying? So they doing movies, shoot, parties, you know, travel, show. You know what I'm saying? They doing a lot, and they neglecting they offspring. And it's not like, of course, they providing and taking care of and sending money, but they not. It's that, you know, that womanly, you
That
know.
neglecting, like, I get it when you're in that situation. It's kind of different because I don't know how I would feel. Like, say if I was in that situation and I all the time my husband is always doing this or doing that, whatever, whatever. But if that is also helping the career in the business, is that really neglecting?
That's be a question for them. So we're just gonna keep it going.
And you said, you just broke down how you felt. I was like, is that really neglecting? Because for me, when I look at it, it's like, okay, I'm dating this rapper. He's just, getting where he needs to go as far as like the music on the radio. It's doing what it needs to do. Right now, the family is starting to live comfortable. Yet his manager is like, well, this song is hot right now. You got a show in Denver. You got a show in LA. You got a show all for the next 4 months. Every weekend, Thursday through Sunday, you're booked up.
Nah, that I'm not see what I'm basically saying, because let me ask you this, and then we can go back to this. Do you believe men and women are equal?
Yeah. I mean, I know that the politically correct response will be no. But I feel like yes, especially in today's society, because women are working just as hard as men. Women are doing things just as hard as men. When it comes to respect, that is something like, so it's kind of hard for me to explain. I do feel like we're equal. Like we should be treated equally. I do feel like, you should respect me. I should respect you. You should just. But I do know, as far as a woman, we need to be more submissive to our men. You know what I mean? So if you're looking at it that in that aspect, then no, we're not equal, because of course I'm trying to, you know cater to my man and, make him comfortable in any way that I can and be respectful to him and things like that. But at the same time, I feel like men as well should be doing that, and they are doing it. It's just in a different type of way. So that's why I said I do feel like we're equal. But when it comes to the guidelines of like what a man should be doing and what a woman should be doing, it's not the same. But personally, I do feel like we are equal, because at the end of the day, the respect that I'm giving you is just in a different way because I'm a woman, but you're actually doing the same thing for me. It's just different, if that makes sense.
I mean, I get where you're coming from. I just disagree with the equal part of it. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't a debate. Like I said, this ain't the criticism show.
No,
This ain't.
no, no. I want to know how you feel. What makes you feel that we are not equal?
Do y'all have menstrual cycles, right?
Right.
Y'all can carry a kid, right?
Right.
We can't do that. Bam. Like we ain't gotta go into the details, like just the birth. You got a vagina, I got a dick. We're not equal. Like it's
Right.
like I know y'all try to, over rationalize these things, but just we look at it logically. No, we're not equal.
Right.
You know, I can go into detail, but I want to continue with the questions I have, because I got to get to my event later on, a couple hours.
Yeah, I know you're a busy man.
Yeah. No, I appreciate your time though, and I appreciate you, working with me on when I was late, when you was late, we both was late. God damn it.
You made it happen.
No, for sure. So, I want to ask you, like, who would be considered the prize in a relationship, man or woman?
The woman.
Elaborate.
I feel like the woman is always a prize, because men cannot be without women. Period. I mean, when it comes to just like, we're better thinkers. I know this is going to be a big debate when it comes to men, but in all actuality, we like women are the smartest species. We provide, you know what I mean, more. We're the nurturer. We're the caring. We bring all of that, you know. We bring all that. Most of the time men are really, especially if we're gonna go through like spiritual and all the other stuff, men are the providers, you know. But women bring everything else. We technically provide too, but we provide so much other things. Like, so I feel like the catch is the woman. That's why every song is like, you know, when it comes to Future and Kanye, a trophy is the woman, because technically we, what is life without us? You know what I mean? Like, we give life, we are life, we keep life. You know, we do all of that. So I feel like we are the prize. Like, especially when you have a good strong woman, because we keep our family together. We give our family and our loved ones drive. You know what I mean? We again nurture, care, teach, so that we're the prize. That's how I feel.
Okay. So let me ask you this: do you like children?
I do.
How many times you been pregnant?
Once.
Okay. Um, so in the event that have kids, are you private schooling, charter schooling, homeschooling? What kind of school are you doing?
I don't even know, because nowadays it's just so crazy with school, period. Like, it's so crazy now. It's just so many aspects. Like, I would love to homeschool my kids, but then I don't want my kids to be lost and scared of life, and like didn't get to experience the things that I got to experience, you know? I would say private, because I had the best of the best of education, you know what I mean? But then I don't want them to be sheltered. A lot of private school kids are sheltered, and then when they get into the real world, they're a little lost. Because see, I went to private school, I went to charter school, and I went to public school, so I had all, you know, all three. And then I ended up having homeschool on some suspension shit from school, so they made me homeschool. so,
Badass.
so I've done it all, and it's just like, you know, if I could find me maybe a charter school would probably be more ideal. It's like kids from all walks of life. You know what I mean? In charter school, you get to meet a variety of people, but the curriculum is still, you know, at its best. So if I had a choice, I would probably do charter, because charter is technically slight public, um, but it is also slight private. So you get both of that in one. The curriculum will be good, and like I said, you meet children from all walks of life. So you get to experience different things. You get to meet different people. You know what I mean? So I would definitely probably do a charter school.
Okay, that's what's up. So Briana, what's the deal breaker for you?
Lying and no
Right.
consistency.
Yeah. You said lying and what?
Lying and no consistency.
Got you. I got you. So everybody lies, right? So what kind of liar are you?
What kind of liar am I?
Mhm.
A beneficial liar.
I love the honesty.
I really hate liars, so I be trying not to lie myself. But if I am lying, it gotta be something like some beneficial type shit. Most of the time I be lying, it be like some was involved, and I'm like trying to, like, okay, let me give an example. Like, okay, I'm a dancer, I told you. So somebody might have hit my phone, and I did see the message, and I might have just completely ignored them for real. And then I see them at my job, and I know that they're gonna spend some money. I'm like, did I text you? Oh my god, I didn't even see it. Like, I got to get my phone. Let me show you. I swear to God, I did not see your message. Like, on Mothers, I did not see it. Like,
That's hella funny. That's hella funny.
so that's why I said it would have to be like I'm a beneficial liar. I'm not gonna just be blatantly. I don't be lying. Like, if people know me, that's my problem. A lot of people be like, you really say, you know, some things you shouldn't say, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not gonna lie about it. So that if I'm lying, is about, I gotta be getting some money or something. Be doing something, lying about it.
Nah, I feel you on that. So do you feel like you have to be married to perform your wifely duties to
No,
your man?
No, I feel like in order to become a wife, you have to do wife things. You have to make this man see like I need her to be my wife. You know that this is my wife, so I might as well make this official. I feel like you have to be doing wifey things to become a wife. You know, no man is not going to just marry. She always outside. She don't cook. She don't clean. Girl don't even come in. She don't rub on me. She don't nothing. Like, why would he want to marry you? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, of course, I feel like you should be doing those things before. Now, so I think right off the bat, when you meet somebody, day two, you like, oh, I'm a cook, I'm a clean. I don't know, but I do feel like as the relationship builds and you start to see like this is the one for me, or I'm trying to make this official, then yeah, I do feel like you should start doing some wifely duties, like in order
So,
to get that ring.
so tell me a handful of wifey duties in your opinion.
Listening is always number one. I would say listening. I would say like we said, the quality time. Um, Everybody don't cook and clean. They got maid services for that stuff nowadays. So I'm not going to even say, oh, you got to cook. 'Cause a lot of people can't cook. So I would rather you get somebody else to cook. So, um, but I would just say mostly most men that I have experience with and that I talk to and my friends, I would say it's more of a support in the listening skills that, that are wifely duties. Like, if you're not listening to anything your man is telling you, it's pointless. And that's vice versa. If he's not listening, like, what's the point? So my top five, I would definitely, like I said, for one, listening, communication. You have to know how to communicate with your spouse, with your man. We can't always be like one of my exes told me, let him be the man. You know what I mean? And I had to understand what he was saying because he was like, you be talking crazy. You be coming out your mouth talking to me crazy. You know, it's a time and a place for everything. So I know the communication is number one, and the respect. Respect has to be there. You know what I mean? If you know, like I've learned that if you feel like your man did something in public and you're not feeling it, the old me, I probably would have checked him right there. Like, we not doing this. I don't like that. In front of people, he looking crazy. I'm looking crazy. You know what I mean? But it's a time and place for everything. So now I know, later when we get in the car, I tell them like, when you did that shit out there, I really didn't like that. It really took me somewhere else. It will be respected more versus you doing it in front of everybody. Now he feel like you trying him. He coming back at you crazy. You feel like so it's just a mess.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm pretty sure that took experience and wisdom for you to gain to get to that point. So yeah, that's what's up. So I wanted to ask you, like, do you feel like you need a man?
I don't feel like I need a man, but I feel like I need it. That makes sense. Like,
Hmm?
that's the way that God put us together. A man, hey sis, a man needs a woman and a woman needs a man. In today's society, women, we are more independent, so we start to stray away from that. We need a man, but every woman needs a man, needs a provider, needs a protector, needs a masculine energy in their home, needs that balance. So that's why I said I don't feel like I need a man. If we speaking in today's society, I can do everything I need. If I need to change the tire, I'll go take it to Firestone or something like that. But technically, that's what I need my man for. I need him to be the man. So yes, I do need a man, but I don't. You know.
I got yeah.
Girl,
No, I get what you're saying, and I actually will accept that answer because at least you know the basics of it, the creation of it, the nature of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So that's what's up. So let me ask you something. Do you embrace the being a strong, independent woman mindset?
I embrace it to a certain extent because now women we getting a little carried away. I told my friend that the other day, like we getting a little crazy with it. But I do like that women we are empowering each other and that we're seeing that we are strong women and that we can do things. We can run businesses. We take power. We can run, a lot of things and do a lot of things. But at the same time, like when we speak back on, you know, nature and things like that, like, you know, we're supposed to have one. So it's like nowadays with the women empowerment, it's like, oh, fuck these niggas, I don't need them. I go get me a woman and I go do that and do this and do that. But so I'm embracing it because I love the strength that women we're building for ourselves. But at the same time, life we're supposed to have a man. So we do need to like take it down a little bit, just a little bit, because we do be being like, you know, extra strong. One of my friends the other day, he was like, yo, I can't do it with you. I said, what? He was like, you think you're a man and you're not a man. Like, you're just crazy. So, okay. I think we do need to take it down just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what your friend said was accurate. Cause like I didn't even have experiences where women thought they was men, and it's like I let them know, like you know what I'm saying. Like I just don't even deal with masculine energy from women. Like
Right.
some men accept that, but I demand feminine energy because you know what I'm saying. You only gonna get masculine from me.
Right.
But yeah. So tell me like about your ideal husband.
My ideal husband, attractive. And that doesn't necessarily mean like he gotta be a GQ model. I mean, like, attraction for me is like the energy, his aura, his demeanor. You know what I mean? That's the attractive part for me. His demeanor, his just his everything, his walk, the way he is. Like, that's what I mean by attractive. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, who GQ model, no. But like the attraction, financially stable. And what I mean by that, I mean like, you know, have a good career or business or something going on where I know he can provide for me and my children, you know, with this without me, you know, without my help. Like, even though I would want to still do what I do, you know, but I want to know that if I couldn't, I didn't have to. With someone who's respectful, like respect me as well. Like, I'm gonna respect you, and I want you to respect me as well. Like, you know, um, I'm dependable, because sometimes people are married to people they can't depend on. You know, I want him to be dependable, um, bring good energy, and just really an all around like stand up guy. Like, that would be your ideal husband for me.
Okay. So have you ever been in love?
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna say this: if you don't know, you never been in love. Everybody know when they've been in love before.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was. I'm being honest. You know, in the life that I live, I don't know if it was love or it was lust.
It sounds like lust. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like if you've been in love, you know when you've been in love versus like, oh yeah, I was just lust, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he had some good, but you know what I'm saying, type shit.
I've been in. I will say I've been in love as a teenager. Um, Maybe my first boyfriend, and then since that, I don't know what it's been.
Okay, so when was your last relationship?
4 years ago.
God damn, how successful was it?
It was toxic.
Yeah. Who ended your last relationship?
And you know what? I can't even really say 4 years ago. I would really say maybe about two. Because it's with that same person, because we were so on and off, and it was just so toxic and crazy. But what ended that relationship is like,
Not saying who ended it.
who ended it?
Yeah.
We both just decided like, let's just know, because it was just like 1 minute I'll end it, 1 minute he'll end it. Like I told you, we was so on and off, and it was just so much. Like, I would say I think we just both was like, it's just too much. Like, we're great friends even to this day. Like, we're
No, I got you.
great, but I just think we both was like, nobody literally was just like, it's over. We just kind of fell out of it. Like, we wasn't calling each other like that.
Yeah, y'all just grew apart. That's all.
That exactly. It wasn't even like oh, I'm done with this, we breaking up. It was more like it just happened.
No, that makes sense. So, would you ever marry outside your race?
I would. I'm open to it. I don't date outside my race. I've never dated outside my race, but I'm not saying I'm like close to it. I'm open to it.
No, I got you. I got you. So, Brianna, do you know what straight men who desire a wife, what they value in a woman, what we value in a woman?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I asked a lot of guests, all my guests that, and they tend to say the same thing, and that's really why I asked, because it's like I think that should be examined more, but that's neither here nor there. So, tell me about some ways you please a man.
I mean, mentally, of course, sexually. Um, I mean, I don't think there's any other way you can please a man but mentally and sexually.
Okay, so is sex important to you?
Yes, very.
And have you ever had your heart broke before?
Of course.
So, knowing that your last relationship about 2 to 4 years ago, would you consider to have emotional wounds that's open that need to be healed,
Of
or
course.
is they emotional scars that's have been healed to where you can move on to the next relationship?
I would say I'm 90% got over everything that I was struggling with. I do have things that like trigger me. Um,
Hmm. And,
so
and what are some of your triggers?
lying. Like I said, I keep talking about lying. Like
Right.
the big liar. Lying is like my biggest thing. I'm pretty open like to a lot of things. You know what I mean? Lying is a big thing. So the lying will really throw like I will be like, oh no. for real. I was like, no. And I don't care what it's about. Like, don't tell me we're gonna do something, you don't fall through with it. Don't tell me you're gonna do this or like this. That is a big pet peeve for me. Like, no.
And you saying, man, it's crazy because like that's one of my biggest pet peeves, especially like when somebody offer or
Yes.
you get an arrangement and y'all agree on it, and then the day come is like y'all reneging and shit. Like,
Right. That's just too much for me. No. No.
okay. So, how many times have you been sent to the clinic?
What do you mean? Like with an STD or something?
Hmm.
I've never had an STD.
Okay.
I've never.
Have you? No, no, that's what's up. That's what's
No,
up.
I've never. By the grace of God, I've never had an STD. I mean, every girl has had a yeast infection or a bacterial vaginosis or something before, but as far as like sexually transmitted, no.
Got you. I got you. So, have you ever been in a domestic abusive relationship?
I have.
Okay. Have you ever had an OnlyFans?
I do now.
Okay. Do you have any sex tapes out?
No.
Do you have any crazy exes out there?
No. No.
Okay. So yeah, that kind of like wrapped up the question segments. I mean, the question part of the show. What's your thoughts on the show so far?
I like it actually. I like it. You get to see how different women think. Because I have watched some of the previous shows. You definitely get to see how people think, and everybody has like different responses, different answers, different thoughts, and I really think it's something cool because like in today's society, a lot of people don't know how to date. You know, a lot of people don't know how to try to even get to a relationship.
All right.
Um, Everything is sex and money nowadays. So it's just like with this podcast, I think it opens up um, for you to be able to look at things differently than what's being like put in our face nowadays with the
No,
music and everything. You know what I mean? And it also gives like the people who are on the show, it makes you think like, what am I doing wrong as a woman? You know, kind of like a Kevin Samuels type thing. Like, what can I improve on myself? Or maybe this is why I'm single. You know what I mean? Or so
yeah.
I fuck with it. I think it's a dope concept.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So now we're finna get into our segments part of the show. This kind of like it's gonna go fast because we at the towards the end of it. So pretty much I got a handful of segments for you, and the first one's called this or that. You ready?
I'm ready.
Clean shaved or bearded?
You said clean shaved or beard
Or bearded, yeah.
or bearded? I like beard.
Taller than or shorter than?
Taller.
Hairy chest, wait, older than or younger than?
Both.
You gotta choose one.
Okay, older.
Hairy chest, basically the opposite of hairy chest.
No hair.
Okay, protector or provider?
Protector.
9 to 5 or entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur.
Rappers or actors?
Actor.
Interracial relationships or same race relationships?
Same race.
Wine or tea?
You said a what?
Wine or tea?
Wine.
Talking on the phone or FaceTime?
Talking on the phone.
A creative first date or an expensive first date?
Expensive.
Matching fits or color coordinated?
Color coordinated.
Lighter complexion or darker complexion?
It really doesn't matter, but darker complexion.
Smoker or drinker?
Smoker.
Hickeys or sexting?
Sexting.
Doggy style or missionary?
Doggy style.
Squirt or creamer?
Creamer.
Oral or anal?
Oral.
Okay, yeah. So that was this or that. That was this or that. That was this or that segment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as you can see, they got spicy as they went along.
Spicy. Very spicy.
So next we're gonna get into double standards. So is it a double standard in your own opinion, that about being overweight? Is that a double standard?
It's a double standard.
Okay, I mean, like, yeah, you ain't really got to elaborate. I just wanted to know if you thought it was a double standard or not.
It's a double standard.
Okay. So our next segment is called Would You Rather? So, Briana, would you rather cohabitate with your husband or have separate homes?
Cohabitate.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, this has been the conclusion of this show. So what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts overall now?
It's dope. I like it.
Yeah.
I definitely like this or that.
You like this or that?
I like when do you watch Carisha Please?
Nope.
So those other podcasts you should tap into because that's kind of similar to like what you're doing, and she does this or that too, and that's always my favorite part on her segment. I said that was my favorite part. This or that.
Okay.
That.
Do hers be like mine? Like the question I asked?
Yeah. I like the questions that you asked. Definitely. I think they were good questions to ask. For sure.
Okay. Appreciate that. And before we get up out of here, go ahead and tell the people where they can follow you on social media.
You guys can follow me at Briana Jewelz on Instagram, at Briana Jewelz on Facebook, and you guys can also follow me on YouTube at Sadiddy Jewelz. I have a dope YouTube. It's going up. Send me this when you're done so I can put this on my YouTube too. Do you have YouTube?
Yeah, you know I got a YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag you on YouTube because I have like 2K subscribers.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to get 50. I'm still trying to get 20. Goddamn it, shit.
Tag you, and it's a bunch of women, so I think they'll enjoy it, and they can hop on yours and follow you on YouTube too. So yeah, I think it's dope though. I truly think it's dope. I can't wait till you like, come up with it and you got an actual like location so we can like sit down and really get into it. Have some hookah, some drinks.
Yeah.
Really get into it. I think it's really dope. I really do. I haven't seen a male do a podcast like this. The men always do like rappers or else, but I haven't seen a man do a podcast like this. So I think it's dope.
Well, I most definitely appreciate your feedback, and most definitely, me too. I'm looking forward to the day so I can start inviting, women in person. I do Instagram Live because it's cost efficient. You know what I'm saying, and I can reach people all over the world. You know what I'm saying, so I don't just limit it to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying, like I can talk to somebody in California, New York. You know what I'm saying, all different type of places. So
But no,
yeah.
Instagram Live is dope. What I'm saying is, like, I can't wait till you get like a location where we can come to you and
Hmm.
we can sit in together and do it on like Instagram. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. I got you. I got you.
That would be really dope.
Well, yeah, for sure, for sure. Any other questions, comments, or concerns you have for me?
Um, I would like to see you do a man with the same caption. Are you wifeable? But for us to hear what he feels like, you know, would make a wife. The same questions, but just from a man's perspective. I would love to see that. I think that would be really dope.
Well, actually, it's in the works. So, you know what I'm saying? As far as I actually want to create like the male version of waifu. So it might be hubby material. I don't know. I got to come up with a creative name. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have a woman in place to where she's asking the man these questions, you know what I'm saying? But just flip. And so yeah, so I'm building brands. So Wifeable, I plan on having Wifeable outlive me and
Hmm.
other brands that I create because people support brands versus they support an individual.
Right. Well, I like it. I think it's dope, and I don't like a lot of things, so I would tell you. But I think it's really dope. I wish you the best of luck. And whenever you want to, pop me up on the screen, just let me know. We can set it up because I think this is really dope.
All right, for sure. We got somebody said that you could be the host for the hubby material show.
I think so. I think it'll be lit. Let's do it.
All right, say less. Well, shit. Once I get that in order, I most definitely keep you in mind as far as the host for the show.
I
It's
got
gonna
you.
take. Yeah, yeah. So, with that being said, I know it's dark on your end, dark on my end, and shit. The sun then went down. Thank you, Briana Jewelz, for joining the live and the Wifeable podcast. People who's tuning in, if you think she's wifeable, drop them ring emojis or drop them X emojis, and we'll see y'all next week. Appreciate you, Briana.
Thank you, love.
All right,
All right, bye bye.
peace.